Yes, get in there. Get in there. That's what I said when I won the competition. It was the English competition when I was 9 years old in primary school. And we had to write an essay. They got judged and I won. And when I won and it was announced, I was like, yes, get in there. Get in there just means great. Well done, me. Pat myself on the shoulder. And I got a great prize. I got some vouchers to go and buy some books. So I went down to the bookstore and bought a novel and a book about art. My English teacher might have been upset that I bought a book about art. Anyway, all of that is a bit going round the houses to introduce today's topic of success. We're going to be looking at, of course, IELTS Part 3. We're looking at the mind maps to help us build flexibility, generate ideas in Part 3 on this topic of success. So let's go straight in. Success. You may in Part 3 go on, the examiner may develop the conversation to talk about what is success, right? The idea of success and failure, the importance of success and failure and how people perceive them, how people see them. Motivation is another common subtopic. How do you motivate yourself? How do you motivate others? Motivating children, motivating students at university, and of course in the workplace, how you motivate employees. And finally, reaching goals. I mean, how do you reach your goals and become successful, whatever that means? Let's dig in and find out. Success and failure. Some of the things here you may discuss are what it really means, because success for some people is making lots of money. For other people, it's climbing to the top of the corporate ladder. So, moving up your career, getting promoted, getting better and better jobs. Some people, it's just about getting as much wealth or the good clothes, as good as your neighbors, as good as your friends. For other people, it's just having a happy family, or just not even a family. Maybe it's just being happy on your own, moment by moment. Different ideas of success. And then, of course, there's failure. Is failure a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Do we need failure? Do you remember Edison? Edison, who said something like, in order to invent the light bulb, I failed 10,000 times, but each failure was a necessary step to success. So can you succeed without failing? Many entrepreneurs and tycoons who make millions say they go through a process of making money and losing everything, but that failure is necessary to then later make lots and lots of money. So the idea or the notions of success and failure are interesting. Let's have a look at some of these expressions that we can practice. It means different things for different people. Right? Good. Get that. You've got the rhythm. It means different things for different people. Try again. It means different things for different people. It's all relative. Right? It depends. Some people want to rise to the top of the corporate ladder. Some people want to keep up with the Joneses. Keep up with the Joneses means to do as well as the neighbours or your friends or peers. Keep up the same standard, right? If your friend has a Gucci t-shirt, then you must have a Gucci t-shirt. Do Gucci do t-shirts? I know they do bags. I'm not sure if they do t-shirts. If they don't, they should. Next, peer pressure to succeed at work. Throw in the towel. Right? Which means to give up, basically. Failure is a step to success. Yeah, excellent, nice. Lots of phrases there. If you're not sure of the meaning, check the document below. You can download, and it's got some of the definitions. Good. So that's success and failure. What about motivation? Well, motivation will often, the conversation talks about students at school, how you motivate them, talking about what is it that motivates young people, how do you get them to follow you. Similarly for students as they get older, and for the workplace, for employees, how do you motivate them? You need to know what makes them tick, what makes them function well. So, and then there's a big debate around whether prizes and awards are actually good or not, because sometimes children and employees focus so much on the reward they ignore the process. And of course, it's the process that's important. Children are a classic one, right? You give them stars for doing well. All they focus on is the star. They forget about the learning, and it can have a negative impact sometimes. Let's have a go at these phrases, practicing a little bit, okay? We need to know what makes them tick. Give them a carrot. That is idiomatic, by the way. Don't give them literally a carrot. We talk about the carrot or the stick. The carrot is the reward. The stick is the punishment. Which one works best? Probably give them a carrot. I think most research shows it's the reward that works. Next, get their buy-in. Reward good behavior. Give awards for reaching targets. Yep, great. Targets, I'm talking about goals, but it could be sales targets, marketing targets, company targets. Brilliant, good. Motivation. Let's move on and talk about reaching goals. Here, how do people reach goals? What kind of goals should we set? How do you continue going so you can avoid giving up and missing your target or your goal? Okay. Let's have a look then. Let's have a look at these expressions. Practice with me, okay? Have high aspirations. Set realistic goals. Take a systematic approach. Do your best. Stick at it. Don't give up. Celebrate success. Give yourself a pat on the shoulder. Say well done to yourself, right? If nobody else does. Great. Okay, some useful expressions and ideas there to talk about success, failure, motivation, and goals and how you reach them. Great. That's it for our topic of success. Keep practicing.